Quick turnaround. Just played Sunday, and now we turn our attention to Montana State. It's an opportunity for us to get better and find out a little bit more about this basketball team. And we had some guys that played a lot of extended minutes in the last game, so our bench is going to be critical what we do, and I think it's going to be important in this game. So hopefully we give a chance to get some guys some more minutes, and I think meaningful minutes that will benefit us as this season continues to unfold. Jordan Phillips, I said last time that he's been cleared to practice. Practice yesterday or practice today, and hopefully have an opportunity to get some minutes. His first collegiate experience of playing Division I basketball. Again, we got some areas that we got to continue to get better at. I thought defensively we were good last game, but I think there's some areas where we can get better, especially in the rebounding department. The finishing part of defense. So, again, Montana State, there's a team that I think Indiana already played them. So we're looking forward to have an opportunity to go out and see if we can get better.
Mike, how's Jordan looking? I mean, is he pretty rusty? And realistically, what do you think he can give to the team here, at least initially?
Well, Jordan, to me, is an important piece to what we do. He's a versatile big guard is what he is. Guy's 6'6", 6'7", he rebound, he can put the ball on the floor, he can score, he can defend guards, he can defend forwards. I just think he adds another dimension to a guy that can obviously be a mismatch. He has good range, but you worry about the timing. His timing, his rhythm. He hadn't had a chance to work out maybe about when you talk about this summer, maybe 2 weeks, before he got hurt. So we'll see. Yesterday we just did a lot of shooting, and we did some one-on-one stuff with him, two-on-two stuff, just trying to get some physical workout. So today we'll see even more.
Once he gets broken in some, could he really help you with the bench?
Well, I think he will. I think he will. I think you'll see, he's another guard, another big guard, as a matter of fact. I think he'll help us in a lot of areas. He's a freshman, so there's no pressure on him. He can go at his own pace. So we'll see how that transfers when he does, like I said, get full tilt, get into a rhythm. I think it's the timing part is, and when guys come off injury, is that timing, and it takes time. And so between what he's doing extra and then what we're doing in a team setting, I think it's going to be critical to, how fast he can come back and play at a level that's going to help us.
Coming off the injury that he had, was there any thought of redshirting him at all, or do you feel he's healthy?
No. I think he's going to be. I think he's going to be important in what we're doing. I think the bench is so critical to our basketball team, and who knows, he may push to get into that starting lineup. Man, I always like to have about 8, 9 starters. Therefore, guys don't get comfortable. The competition continues.
Also, just coming off playing a quote name team like Indiana, any worries about them getting up for a Montana State for a young team?
No, it's. I was just talking to someone just now. It's amazing. We've only played 3 games. It seemed like we didn't play 10 because we started off, playing Texas, then you had Cal Davis, then you go play Indiana. It's like you playing conference games or games of that magnitude early on. But we only played 3 games, so no, they hadn't been here long enough to understand. That you look at the names. We always talk about you can't look at anybody's name. Everybody's got players, and so every game's a big game. And for guys that are trying to increase their minutes in terms of playing, they've got to look upon it as being another big game, another opportunity to get better, and hopefully to impress our coaching staff in terms of you need me out there.
Also, just anything off the tape of the Indiana game that caught your eye that maybe you didn't see during the game?
I just thought there was some I thought we had some guys that took some plays off. I thought there was some rebounding opportunities. I thought there was some execution opportunities where we had some fast break opportunities we didn't cash in on. But all in all, I thought it was improvement from the previous 2 games. We still got to get to that free throw line and make free throws at the right time. We was in the same scenario. It was the Texas game. We had a chance to go up 4, make it a 2-possession game. We missed the free throw, and we were fortunate to, like I said, to win that game. But I just think we just got to keep forwarding and pushing forward. Obviously, Dan was very critical in that game. You know, I thought he put us on his shoulders, and our guys rode him. And I think that's, to me, that's the beauty of it, is that you got a guy that you can go through, and he's not a selfish kid. But it flowed for him. Everything came to him. But the guys that are going to be the recipients of the other guys, you know, when they go through him and the doubles come at him. So I was glad to see him handle it a little bit better. And he's going to get a lot of attention. So it's so important that these other guys really step up their productivity offensively and defensively. But I just thought, you know, our energy level was good. Our kids were forward in that game, and it was a heck of a ball game. It was, I mean, early on, it was two good teams that went after it.
Mike, you know, you guys just beat Indiana. Indiana beat Montana State 80-35. I think that's 45 points. So obviously, do you worry your guys will look at that film and get, you know, be overconfident because, you know, you just beat Indiana. This team got annihilated by Indiana.
That's what I just talked with Nate about. No, I don't think we're going to be. I don't think we're going to. We can't afford to. It's so early. I mean, how can you? I mean, we're playing. Actually, we're playing in a tournament from one standpoint, but the other standpoint is, I mean, these guys only played 3 games. So the practices that we have every day, and what would you rather do, practice or play? So now they get a chance to play games, and hopefully they're trying to get better and try to impress upon me that, you know what, I should be garnering some more playing times. But you can't compare scores. You can't compare scores. They played another team we're going to play. They could play Colorado State as well, and so every game's different. And Montana State is a team that shoots a lot of 3-point shots. They play a lot of zone, mix up their defense. So because they played those teams, they won't come in here intimidated.
Yeah, Coach, with Jalen, I think he's done a pretty good job kind of distributing the ball around. I think he leads you guys in assists. But have you been kind of surprised, though, that he struggled with his shot as much as he has? I think he's shooting around 20% right now.
Nah, you know, he's had a year off, too. It's all about, you know, you think he set out all last year. It was a little different. So, but you think he's been playing pretty good? That what you said? You said you think he's been playing pretty good?
I think so.
Oh, I do, too. No, I'm just saying, I think he's playing pretty good. He taking shots, he just ain't making them right now. But I think that'll change. Shooting is all about confidence, you know. But I think he's learning his team. He's doing the thing that Max can do, is get these other guys going. And so I think that's, to me, is what his role is. He's one of the captains, so he's got to be a guy that's got to be like the head coach. He got to have his mindset out there of getting these other guys going. But I think the other stuff will fall in place.
Mike, I figure ideally you probably wouldn't play the night before Thanksgiving, but as I understand it with this hardwood thing, you have to play all your games within a 2-week window. Is that just kind of a thing where you got caught up in some scheduling, you know, numbers?
Well, it's just, you know, the window of how you can get the game, because you got to remember the teams as well. So it's kind of like you got to match everything up. So not only are you talking about a window that you got to play an exempt tournament, but you also got to match the schedules of the teams that are going to be participating in it. And so that's why we are where we are.
And I think you talked about Jordan on a week or two ago, and you said that before he did get hurt, he looked really good. What was it he was doing that was impressing you, and you feel like he can start doing that pretty quick again?
Well, I think Jordan is the guy that he can rebound, he can score, he put the ball he got good basketball IQ. You just got to get some seasoning. That's all that is. He missed out on a lot of stuff, conditioning, all that. But as I said, for a guy that size, he's athletic. He blocks shots, he can rebound. He tries to dunk on everybody. So he's another important piece to what we have. I just think when you look at our team, you talk about a versatile big guard, and I'm talking about he is a guard. So that's the thing that excites me, is that it gives us someone else that people have to worry about.
Mike, how'd the event go with Sydney on Sunday night, and what did it mean to him to have you and Hunter and the Arkansas people there?
Oh, it was awesome. You know, it's funny because once we finished here, we got down there and we walked into it's like a little theater that they were having the event, and out walked Sydney and his wife. So it was unique because it was very neat because we got a chance to see him on the front end of it, and he was really excited. He was so excited when he got up there and they had like a little sit down where he and Otis Birdsong came out at the same time. First thing he said, but how about them Hogs, man? He was talking about the game, the score, and all that. So let's talk about that. And but then he just thanked us for coming. And but it was great, you know, because like I said, he's Arkansas's favorite son, and that's a big honor. That's a big honor. And you know, it's Razorback basketball. I wouldn't say it was birthed with him, but I just think on a national scale, that group was the group, and Sydney was the leader of that bunch.